We now return to an increasingly vexing game. Mission 12, Sahir. Hopefully this one won't have a timer that makes me panic and do dumb things.
Your Majesty, I must humbly thank you for your aid in my homeland of Janub. There is one final matter that I may call your attention to. It involves a rightful lord in Sahir al-Awan. Legend tells that 3 pieces of regalia, symbols of wisdom and power, can be found in the deserts of Sahir. Whoever acquires all 3 regalia will be accepted as the rightful leader by the desert raiders. The local tribes know the likely locations of the regalia. They erected these excavation sites to unearth them. Unfortunately, the Red Prince's minions will try to get hold of the regalia as well, operating from this castle to the south. The Regent of Sahir wants us to secure all pieces of the regalia for his prince, who is too young to take the throne. If we succeed, we will gain a powerful ally. Knowledge is the true king of the desert. With the regalia in hand, we may enforce our claim.
Ancient regalia, toys of the rich, idle southerners. Still, if there is work to be done, I will be a part of it.
This regalia sounds valuable. I would be very interested in seeing it fall into the right hands.
We have foiled the Red Prince each and every time he has appeared. I could handle this with my sword arm tied behind my back.
There is much we do not know of the old kingdoms in the south. I request that you send me.
I have a fine eye for antique trinkets. Let me be your eyes and ears in Sahir.
I trust your wisdom.
Well, Hakim seems to be the only one taking this mission seriously, so we'll send him. Everyone else is just kind of worried about the money.
We need to get all 3 pieces of regalia to convince the desert tribes to join our alliance against the Red Prince.
Okay.
We have to find all 3 excavation sites and speak with their overseers. We must get the regalia from them.
And we do have a rather large territory. Unfortunately, we do seem to have space for a little logging. So go ahead and put you there. Get this road started. Can I connect you up this way? That way I can, yes. We've also got stone, so I guess I can get that going. Why don't I pull off a cross piece this way? That way we can utilize the space a little bit better, maybe? Put you there. Since it's so close, I'm not sure if we'll need to. In fact, all of my resources seem to be very close right now, which is pretty good. Try and get that road marked in there. So if I pull you out a little bit, have room for some more things, that'll be very nice. So I guess I can put down, how about another logger out here? And we'll connect in like so. Okay. So I think we're starting out pretty well. Let's send Hakim up north.
My liege.
See what we can see. I guess we also will need a butcher and a tannery. Now let me see here. Could I? Not easily. So I guess if I want to, I'm going to have to put a road kind of like this. And then circle around. Well, if I actually bring it up here, I might be able to fit something in there in a wedge. Might look a little awkward, but it will allow me to maintain some of my space. Okay, so we've got medicine up here, we've got iron, so this is a good place to take. There's still plenty of wood up here, too. That's going to be really helpful. Wood was a bit of a problem before. Now there's water down there. Am I going to have access to fish? Why don't we send Hakeem down there and see what he can see? Hopefully he will go that way and not take some... Well, he might actually take this route. Nope, he's actually going to go the way I pointed him to. Fine. 200. Okay, we could actually put down there right now, which I think I will do, as a matter of fact. As soon as we see what we've got down here, we've got crabs. So if we just poke our heads in... Looks like we got stone up here, but this is just water. And I don't believe we can go very deeply into it. Yeah, just in the sandbars there. Okay, so we could actually use this, though, as a method of coming up here. Well, you know what? We don't need to do that. We just need to get a tower down. So I do need to bear this in mind, then, if I'm going to start blocking things off with a wall. Because we've got this area as a way up, and... yeah, otherwise we're blocked in there. So we've basically got that area, well, up here as well. So I could drag a wall across here. I do not see myself ever using that as a way to get in and out. We can probably just put this little tower here. I don't know what would be shooting down off of. Maybe I should have it kind of up here, so it goes towards, and then we can shoot off into there, if it ever comes to that.
Yes, my liege.
I think that'll be a good idea.
On our way.
Is he actually wandering up there to... He's wandering around for some reason. Oh, really? That's... what is that? What are you doing with your pathing? The rocks are preventing you from getting in there or something? I mean, what... No, I don't care for that. Right, so we got to get
knowledge of construction
these guys
the cost of upgrading buildings.
built up just a little bit more. A little bit faster. I need to get you going too. I should probably just start upgrading everybody, as a matter of fact. You know, we also could put in another woodcutter over here. I might want to put down another hunter. I guess I will. Maybe... Nope. Had my fingers on the wrong arrow keys. Out here, because we're not going to expand that way. So, I probably just took out some valuable trees for myself there. That's okay. We'll probably... I mean, the distance here, I feel that we're going to wipe this out pretty early, but I want to build up a stockpile anyhow, and then we can at least have that going. And then, you know, once we've overhunted, I can hopefully diminish that. Now, there's not really fertile land around here if I want to upgrade a lot. We've got massive amounts of just dead land out here. I don't know why we'd ever need to come out this way.
But of course.
I mean, is that fertile? I don't know. We do have some more... Okay. We do have some more gazelles down here. That is a long ways away, but we may need it. There's dromedaries here.
On our way.
At the southern end of this territory, which do not help me. Cannot milk them. There's a lot of them. I mean, why do you even...
As you command.
Why would you even use them? Is my question. What purpose do they serve?
As you command.
We want to stay away from other territories at the moment. Controlled territories, I mean. Okay, what's up here? Ruins.
At once.
And fish. Well, that is a long ways away, unfortunately. I don't feel comfortable taking that. But this, we can take, because there are no bandits or wolves or anything like that in between there and my home.
On our way.
Send you back. And hopefully you'll take the smart way. I guess we'll just start upgrading everybody. Keep that going. Food remains a big problem. And we'll continue our road out here. We'll build... we really only need the one. Maybe. It is kind of getting out there. And I do also want an herb gatherer. Okay. And then I guess I can take this and maybe preemptively build a road going out here just in case I want to lock that out. I mean, there's a lot of wood up here, so I should be building one more up here for sure. That's quite a distance. We'll get those trees without moving so far, so why don't we do it there? I can also... really can't do a lot of anything, to be honest. Maybe this should become... because that looks like fertile ground right there. So should I put down... I guess so. Let's put down... one of you? I'll put you facing that way. And you're telling me this is not going to work. We have one. Okay. So maybe that's not such a great thing. I could take out this one. That's quite a distance from the actual farm itself, but I could utilize this space. It would be taking wood away. From that lumberjack, but he does have a bit of wood up there. Damn it. Yeah, I'm only going to get one field out of this. I would feel better with two. Yeah, I know. I wish you could pause this game so I could turn you off for now until I figure out what the hell I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, wow. So you've got plenty. We can totally take that. It's going to be a distance, but we'll just have to deal with it. How do you fit in there? I did see you turn. There we go. There. It is so finicky. There. What do you mean? What do you mean? Too uneven? Fuck you. There we go. Oh, come on. There. Grief. Okay, so we can turn you back on. Shoot. There you are. Okay. Turn you on, and we'll put down a bakery. Should I put it a little bit closer to out here so it actually is utilizing some of that? Helping out just a bit? I don't know, though. I mean, we need a secondary food stall, and I would kind of like it to be... Okay, fine. We'll put you right there. If I need more stone cutter, we'll just deal with that there. Okay, I want to get everybody up to a level 3 here before we start taking off. I do seem to have an awful lot of time on my hands. Even though the mission is to try and get those regalia pieces,
as you wish.
I don't think we need to worry about it
on our way,
since there's no timer. Yeah. So, basically,
as you command.
We can build up a little bit before we go finding all this stuff.
But of course.
You know, hold on just a minute. This is a big territory. They're all big territories.
But of course.
Well, I am tempted to take this one and try for the hunting, and there's plenty of trees. There's also a lot of fertile ground. I could definitely see myself getting that going. Now I don't know about that one.
But of course.
I don't think I want to take that just yet.
As you command.
If I recall from the map that... Oh, there's another one right next to it. At the beginning of the mission there, this was a monastery?
As you wish. Aye.
Okay, so before I forget here, we are gathering herbs. So I do want to put down a pharmacy, which I do not actually have access to at the moment, so I should really turn you off, actually. It's going to take me a little while to get there. Oh, we are waiting on me, basically, is what we're doing. So, Hakim,
as you wish.
Come back here. And avoid those lions, please. Stone cutter, grain farm. They're out there. They're collecting it. We are slowly building that up, and I'm pleased to say that because we're taking it slow, we are actually okay on the... What was the tooltip? Oh, clothes needed. Upcoming needs. Right. So we didn't actually have a need for this just yet. Is this not... I mean, how long are we waiting on this? This stuff is right here. I cannot see a reason for it to be taking that long. Are we starting to overhunt here? Kind of looks like it. And here we go.
We have come far together. I am honored to receive this title.
Okay. Now, as far as wood is concerned, how are we doing on the wood? We are kind of chopping it all down. But, because I've gone up, and this is a thing too, I don't necessarily need to keep upgrading everybody. I mean, I can, and it's good, but doing so also opens up, obviously, a lot of needs. And if I don't have such needs, then, I mean, really all I'm aiming for is to upgrade this so I can start having spouses. We can afford to do these. Sure.
A hunter can't find any game.
That's what I was afraid of. So, I don't know. I guess I could get rid of one. Unfortunately, you can't turn them off building by building, and that is a thing. They are consuming food when they are... Alright. We'll get rid of one even though it's got a carcass in there. It's just a waste. That's just how it's going to be. We can use you now to get that, and we're waiting on more brooms and scrub brushes. Okay, I could probably build another sausage maker at this point. We'll get one up here. That herb gatherer, woodcutter, iron miner. Okay. Hakim, continue exploration, please.
But of course.
So that's a territory we want to avoid. And hopefully he will. I'm just so nervous about this game's pathfinding and the way it gets you to where you don't necessarily want to be. Yeah, I think we should go for those gazelles. Before I start getting us built up too much. Okay, I think that's the other one.
On your orders.
I definitely think I'd like to get the resources going. Okay, so here's the other part. Again, no fish in this one. These are very, very weird territories. They're very empty. It is, of course, a barren land. You know, we're so slow on that stone. Even though it's, like, right here, I am very tempted to put down another one. We're going to need to capture that territory. Okay. Hakim, come back in here. We need to
yes, my liege.
Plunk down.
A grain farmer has no grain field.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, one should be able to take two of these, but I guess not. How are we doing on that bread? Not very well, actually. Should have another butcher's shop going there. So, I do need a secondary broom maker, because this is only going to hold 9 and not... Oh. Oh, never mind. I thought there was an effect with the rain that this was starting to go green. But no, that is not the case. That looks like fertile land. Right, but that's not what I'm doing here. I'm distracting myself. I want to put down... Well, I guess right in the middle of the territory will be fine. We'll put down an outpost right there and claim that territory, get those two going. Let's see.
As you command.
Bring you down here and keep exploring.
But of course.
Yeah, I think at this point... Oh, what is...
On our way.
Ooh, I just skirted territory belonging to somebody, and
but of course.
I'm glad I didn't go in there. Basically, going in there is going to trigger missions, and that is Red Sabat's territory? So we're hemmed in now. We've seen everything we can see.
As you wish.
Not necessarily, actually. We've still got these territories over here.
but of course.
There should still be other things out here. Okay, so, like,
We claimed a territory.
right next to each other. That kind of concerns me. See, now, if these are excavation sites that we have to basically claim and set up before Red Sabbat gets to us, then what we're looking at is her forces being right there. Like, minutes away. Which is, of course, a disadvantage. I guess I can put it here. That way I can at least put something at that corner. That corner I'm not thrilled about, but whatever. Geez, that is a very long way. I might need to actually upgrade that with stone right now. Speaking of stone, and this is something I stupidly didn't help myself out with. Let's get rid of some of that and put down a walled gate. And then, of course, we will... What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Really? The ground is so uneven that... Okay, we can get one there, but we just can't get one here? Oh, that's so freaking lame. Can we... I can tilt it out this way, which blocks the gate. I might just have to put a palisade along there. That seems to be the only... Oh, frick. You know, the game and its terraforming just really upset me. Well, that works, but it is a very weak palisade, and I'm not thrilled about it. Not thrilled about this either. It's actually going to be kind of difficult to defend. I can get a force of archers there, but not easily here. And I could just build a wall there, so they can fire off of it. That's your palisade? What the shit is that? Oh, it's not done yet. Okay, never mind. It's like, what the hell, guys? I could, however, just line the hill with archers. So, it is sort of its own fortification. That's not a big deal. It just... Man, that looks awful. Okay, so I guess I could also do that up here. But not yet. I need to get back to what I was doing, which was... Okay, can this reach? It looks like it can reach down there. So I'm okay with that. Let's get 2 more hunters. And, boy, feeding them is going to be terrible. I don't know how we're going to make that happen. And I did delete that road. So this is what, Barren? Yeah, we should focus on getting to Barren.
Farmer has no grain field.
That's how I'm going to get Stone Road. Wow. Do you see that? That little curl there caused by the ground? Oh, that's going to be horrible. We can do... What is this? Continue the wall. Oh. Or we can put a mounted catapult there. Now that would be a good defensible measure. Okay, anyway. Hakeem.
On our way.
Enter into this territory. Zebra, elephant. Nothing else special.
As you command.
Aha. Okay. But, man, I really don't even see... maybe in the multiplayer maps, because you can play this game
On your orders.
multiplayer, maybe having this map... I don't even know if you play the campaign maps. I don't remember. But, yeah, I just don't see why you would ever get that. Like, why even have resources that far out? It's so far away. Okay. So we are going to work our way now. Uh-oh. Not enough grain for this. I guess we're going to need another grain field or something, because this is just a little bit... I don't know where we would even put that. Yeah, this is going to help out. So we've... Man, I hate to keep putting this down, but it's not like we're hurting for it. But if I want to make more... Let's see if I can't put you... See, does this require... I mean, I don't think these buildings in particular, this one does, but the other buildings I don't believe are going to require fancy goods like brooms. Can we get that? I did see you go green. I did see you go green in there somewhere. Oh, I just had you. Just had you right there. It's a small building, so it doesn't take much space.
Our storehouse is full.
Yeah, okay, well, we can upgrade that. We can afford to do that. Right now, we are actually making a ton of money because I'm going slow. I do like that. Probably also because I just got another cartload of money. Let's see, we'll put you here. Kind of hate to block off that stone, but... Or that stone. Wood. You know what? The gatehouse might just block it. Who knows? Nah, probably doesn't. I don't want people wandering through there. Although, that choke point would kind of allow me to... yeah, and then that's just going to take out the trees. But it would seal this off. Alright. We've taken some precious wood from myself, but there we go. And I guess we can just do here.
A grain farmer has no grain
Never
field.
need to go through there. Probably very unnecessary for me to do that. Yeah, this I do not know what to do about the grain farmer. We can't really afford...
A stone quarry will soon be depleted.
Oh no. Well, I've probably got enough stone at the time being that it's not going to be hugely necessary. I can go ahead and put one down, though. Put down a
Yes, my liege.
another fortress and claim another territory. Because why not? And then, in fact, we could maybe just have that come in through there. Because otherwise, I don't know, it's half of one, 6 of the other, really. It's just... Okay, well, let's put down you here. We've got the money, we've got the wood. I'll put it like that. That way it kind of protects it. Alright, well, things are going well, because I'm... Oh, good. So well, in fact, that we can upgrade now. So I'm pleased with that. I think if I upgrade myself here, we're going to have to start looking at healing
My liege,
items.
I think a greater title would make me all the more efficient. This is a lofty rank. I shall work hard to justify your trust.
People are going to need entertainment here soon. What do you mean? Okay, I was a little bit worried there. So, probably going to have to start working on hunting more. We are getting...
We claimed a territory.
We are getting these, but it's taking a long time. Well, now I can upgrade my stone roads. I beg your pardon? Oh, are there lions running around? Yeah, it's the lions.
A farmer has no grain field.
Okay, that grain is not going to do the trick.
A stone quarry has been depleted.
And now we're out of stone. Okay. So, that'll be a thing that I've got to now focus on. And this is probably not the best. We don't need to spend that much. Okay. So we're good. We're good there. Great. I think that's probably the farthest I want to go as far as upgrading. I can't see myself... Well, we do get siege weaponry, but I think... Yeah, I've unlocked all my army. That's something I need to be focusing on, too. I've got plenty of iron. We are going to start needing this, though, immediately for entertainment. That is going to be a thing. So, I'm actually going to stop this one here. I'll need to put down a beekeeper somewhere, and hopefully we can start building an army or getting supplies. I do need more of everything. Food, we're maintaining food and clothing, but I think we can definitely do better, especially now that I've opened up that that territory with the 2 other antelope. I could probably put down another hunter's lodge over here and have 3, just so we keep supplying. That way I can put down another tannery. I do have 2 butchers. I could possibly afford another one, or maybe we can do something else. Fertile land is very limited, although we do have some over here. In fact, I could put some woodcutters over there. I don't really need that. I think we're fine on the woodcutters, but we could utilize the land out there. That might be a thing. But I think at some point we're going to have to diversify. Either just get massive amounts of hides so I can make leather shirts, or find some fertile land to put down some sheep farms. Of course, we don't have any sheep. So anyway, I'll end this one here. I will see you next time.